Alright guys, here's going to be another review. This one's going to be of the Freightliner Century Class tractor with the East Flatbed trailer. This is produced by Sword in 1/50th scale, and this one is in the livery of ATS, which I'm not sure where this company is based, but I believe it is in the lower 48. Sword did produce this tractor in quite a few different colors and companies. For example, they had, I believe, a red, white, and gray, just solid color trucks. They produced, well, the ATS, as you can see, a Great Lakes Power and Anthony, I believe. And they also had a couple different trailers, like a tanker and dry bed. But this one is of the ATS colors, and I do actually have two of these, which I have them because they are a very nice model, and the ones I've gotten for a very good deal, so I can't complain about that. I got one of them for free actually, so I can't complain. So anyway, getting on with the review. We'll start with the tractor. Try and get it centered here. So as you can see, tires are very nice. Some nice hubs and tread patterns, and the steering is notched, but it does have a nice turning angle, and it will hold the steering. You can see the very nice ATS graphics on the side, which I really do like. Some bolt detailing down the side, and also some lights. Some textured steps and windows that actually have the trim. I think that's kind of nice. To the front of the truck, I'll try and get you. Sorry for the glare, but up here there's a very small Freightliner badge. You can see the grille does have a nice texture, and there's also a generic number plate. The lights do have lenses. On the visor, there's some more lights, windscreen wipers, and on the top there you can see a sunroof. The hood does open and reveals really a very nice engine. I'll try and show you. It's kind of hard with the trailer attached, but you see it is a very nice detailed engine. And a really nice touch is the fan actually rotates in there, which I think is just very cool. And the grille is actually etched through, as you can see. And the engine is really something you should take a look at with the detail. Moving on to the kind of in-depth of the cab. The doors do open. They should open right away. See, it opens, and I'll try and get it to focus. But the seats do have air ride, which is very nice. And the interior is much more detailed, as I'll show you now. And this is something I wish more trucks would, I guess, have. But this one, the top actually comes off and is removable to let you see the interior, which I really do like that they did. It is absolutely worth taking a look at. But as you can see, this flips up to show where the sleeping quarters are. There's also some storage towers, and it is a very nice interior. And I really do like that they actually improvised that, and it does kind of add to a little, give it some more display options. Behind the tractor, as you can see, you have two exhaust stacks and also a little headache rack, and that actually has some sections of chains and tie downs and some storage. And also the coiled lines are there, which is pretty nice. Moving on to the trailer. Well, I guess I'll show you back here. The mud flaps are actually rubber. The lights are just painted on the rear, which is okay. And the fifth wheel, it is pretty nice and easy to work. Okay, now moving on to the trailer. As you can see on the front here, you do have all your proper connections for hydraulics and brakes and everything. This piece on the trailer, it can actually come off, which I'm debating on actually taking that off and just kind of posing it with just a flat bed, which I kind of like the look of that, but I just never got around to doing that. But the bed is very nice. It's all metal. I'll try and show you here. You can see there's replicated timbers, and there's also attaching points on the side here, which I like. The landing legs, they do work and are very detailed also. If I can get you a little better view of them. As you can see, they do have some very nice small warning graphics. There's also the replicated hand crank, and to lower them, you just unscrew them, and they don't show any screw threads, which is nice. And they will go low enough to hold the trailer off the ground at a realistic angle. On the side of it here, you can see there's a little East logo right there, and also a couple lights. Towards the end here, you can see there's the axles, which they both have rubber mud flaps, and the trailer does have some suspension. And these toolboxes also open, and supplied with the model are straps of various lengths and chains, which I really like that inclusion. The Mac Granite, also made by Sword, they include that with it, and I really like that they do that. It gives it just more realistic looks. At the rear, you can see these lights are painted on, and there's also a number plate on the back of the trailer. So again, kind of for a little bit more functions, there is very nice turning around. It is very loose and won't clash, and it's also adjustable, so you can offset the fifth wheel. Rolls very nice. And guess one more thing I could show you. Well, the truck also has some suspension, but I'll show you. So these are just kind of replicated. They're like spooled up straps, but they also give you I believe it's 3 sets of straps in 3 different lengths for like securing loads. And all you do is to use them is, if you can see here, the end of it, it has that that opening. You just basically go to the front of the trailer, and it's narrower on the front, and it's wide enough for it to slide on. It is kind of fiddly, but once it's on, you're able to slide it along this beam on the trailer all the way down to the end. And if you have like the actual straps, you basically just put whatever load is on, pull it over the load, and then just hook it into one of the little openings on the side there. But that's pretty much the overview of it. I'll show you here with the load on it in a second. I'll just get this back off. That, but I'll show you it with something I've seen on quite a few of these, which is another trailer. And I think it does look very cool. I've just seen a lot like this. So it does have a lot of different display options, and I'll also put a little container on it. I think it does look very nice, and it also looks good with sections of a crane being transported, which I've seen a lot of them used for. But overall, it is a very nice model to have, which again is why I have two of them. But they're relatively inexpensive for what you get. I believe the ones I've seen go for like 175 retail, which isn't bad at all for what you get. But again, I got mine for great deals, so I couldn't pass them up. But if you can find them, I would recommend picking one up. They are very nice, even if you're not really into trucks. They are a nice inclusion to your collection. So sorry, this is going to be kind of a longer review, but hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'm sure by the time most of you are watching this, I'll probably have another truck in. It's one I've had, so I probably won't make a video of it. But so that's pretty much that. So that's this review, and we'll catch you guys next.